Howdy guys, I'm back with more Mass Effect 3. Last time I finished up at the R.Yakshi with Samara and her daughters. Off camera I did a bunch of planet scanning and I'm ready for my next mission, which is Array Ex-Cerberus scientists. A group of top-level scientists have cut ties with Cerberus and are fleeing their former employer. Rescue the scientists before Cerberus can find them. So I think I got this mission from Trainer, and since it's not an N7 mission, I assume this is a mission with some actual story and substance here. Alright, so we're going to Gelix, I guess. It was given to the Krogan after the Rachni Wars, but bitterly contested in the Krogan rebellions and reconquered by the Turians. This left the Turians as caretakers of a levo amino acid-based world that they could not inhabit themselves, but were unwilling to give up. Classic Turians. In cooperation with the Vol Protectorate, the Turians attempted to rent the planet out for colonization. Between the high price and a surface littered with unexploded ordnance, however, Gelix found few reputable tenants. Its most notable inhabitants were penal colonies. To those who know it today, Gelix is a symbol of tragic waste, an entire garden world nearly forgotten by the galaxy at large. Of course, not by these Ex-Cerberus scientists. So it was founded a few hundred years ago. There's 54,000 people here, and looks like it might be a little bit on the chilly side. Might be kind of interesting, though. Alright, so this was a Krogan world, and Turians fought over it, so I think I've got to bring Garrus and, let's bring Liara since she's the closest thing to a Turian I have. I know poor Ashley's just been sitting here, not being invited to any of the trips with me, but yeah. Alright, so going to go with the usual here. I did actually want to try out a different weapon on Liara. I upgraded the Scorpion here, and so I'm going to go ahead and give that one a go, and I don't need that. Not actually sure if I really have another good mod. I guess that's fine. And let's see what Garrus is using. Mantis, and I was going to give him this one. I'm not really sure. I upgraded that one. I wasn't really sure which one of these would be good for him. I don't know. Maybe that would be nice? I don't know. I'm going to try out this one, though. Let's give him that and that. And chances are I'll probably forget to change my weapon and it won't matter anyway. So let's go. Oh, alright. I'm going to save up a point because I want to get the last level in Incinerate. And gosh, I don't actually know what to do with poor Garrus here. Another point in Overload would probably be pretty nice. And maybe I'll max out this armor because I think he probably shoots more than any of my other squad mates. Squadmates gain your ammo. No thank you, I'll take that one. Alright, and then Liara here, she's got her own ammo, so wouldn't do any good for Garrus to spread his to everybody. Alright, here we go.
What's the word? Do we know how long these scientists have been holed up out here?
Our intel is minimal.
Ma'am, I'm picking up chatter from a Cerberus squad engaging the supply depot.
Engaging the scientists?
And if I'm reading it right, sounds like more troops are on the way.
Okay, set us down, then get out of here. I need these scientists alive.
Well, I mean, of course they're trying to engage scientists. They have Cerberus secrets, right? Oh boy, I wouldn't want to try to navigate this. Oh goodness, we got the shield guys here. Great. Oh, these scientists know how to use a gun, though. Oh, no, that was a bad idea. Hey! That's Jacob, isn't it? Was that Jacob? That's Jacob! That's Jacob! Oh my gosh! What are you... Oh, that was Jacob. What are you doing here, Jacob?
On 6, you, come with me. Sir.
Oh man, he got shot. Alright, so gonna be meeting Jacob here. Alright, it sounds like it's gonna be a battle right off the gun. It's telling me to defend the scientists. So let me go ahead and make sure everyone's using the weapon I'd like them to be using. And let's see, I give them a second here. Alright, no wonder Cerberus abandoned this place. It's freezing. This was your people's place. Alright, oh, here it is. There's your ammo and your ammo. And let's get into battle
Alright,
here.
just keep moving.
Alright, so I guess it's
What did
just...
these people do to bring this down on their heads?
Oh, that's Liara. I was like, oh, who's this nice-looking Cerberus officer here? Alright, so, my friends are coming with me. Oh, it looks like there's a huge brawl over here. Alright, so I'm gonna give them a sentry to help out, and I think I'm gonna have to just run down there to help them. Yeah, I'd like to go exploring first, but I feel like... Oh gosh, I hear people screaming. I feel like I probably need to take care of this situation first before I go exploring, so... I mean, I don't know if people are going to die regardless, I guess.
Flank these guys! Watch for it!
Flank? Me?
Will do.
I don't know how to flank, come on. When do I ever know how to flank? Come on now. Alright, I think these guys are just dropping in constantly. Let's give them another sentry. And... Alright, I guess I'll just keep spraying and praying here. I feel like there's like a generator or something giving them shields. Oh yeah, there is. Alright, so I probably need to just... I don't know if that was a good idea. Oh! Okay. Alright, I did hear Jacob's name, so I'm gonna pop over there in just a second. I want to take a quick look around over here to make sure there's no goodies and... Well, apparently Jacob's talking. There's a little bit of dialogue at the top of my screen, and I can't hear him.
This is Bryn. Jacob, are you alright? Come in.
Okay, so I can still hear it a little bit, but not much. Alright, so it was completely pointless for me to run all the way over here. Oh gosh, Garrus and Liara are like, you're supposed to be looking for survivors, what are you doing? And I'm like, looking for treasure? I don't know. Yeah, come in already. Man, Shepard's gotta work on her cardio is just fantastic. Alright, this is a
Hello? Who's there?
lot of bodies. Oh, Jacob's still among the living at least.
Jacob! How bad?
I'll live. I think.
You better.
This is Bryn. If you can hear me, come in. Is there anyone there?
This is Commander Shepard of the Alliance. The enemy is clear for now. Open the door.
Is Jacob there?
It's okay, Bryn.
Well, this is cool. I wasn't expecting Jacob.
Oh my god.
I'm all right. The others didn't make it.
What are you doing here?
I'm supposed to be protecting these people from the elusive man and his attack dogs.
Are they gone? For now, but they'll be back. Sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'll walk it off. Save my life one more time and I'll start owing you.
This one's on the house.
Hey, yo. Good to see you too.
Staying out of trouble, I see.
Shepard, this is Dr. Bryn Cole. She's in charge here.
Tell me what's going on. Intel says you're Cerberus.
We're all ex-Cerberus. Scientists, mostly.
Civilians?
Call us refugees. If we hadn't run, we'd be dead.
So I liked Jacob's, talking to his imaginary friend there because Garrus didn't load for whatever reason. That was very, very interesting. So, my, what a situation we have here. So, Ex-Cerberus, question mark. I'm guessing we're gonna find out some naughty stuff that Cerberus has been up to, though I think I could make a few conclusions myself.
Why does the elusive man want to kill you?
Our stories are different, but the themes are the same. We were each using information from the collector base to work on the different components of a larger tech. After someone completed their component, they disappeared. No bodies, just gone. As we progressed, we started feeling like we were signing each other's death warrants.
Oh, so it's even more sinister than I thought. I figured that these were people that were, you know, enhancing the Cerberus soldiers and maybe disagreed with some of the elusive man's techniques, but it seems it goes much further than that. Basically, these people were working on components, and once their component was completed, they were offed, and I don't know if it's true, but they say the person that commissioned, like, the Taj Mahal, the person that made it had to have the person that commissioned it had the person that designed its hands cut off. I'm not sure if that's true. That's something I've just heard, but that's kind of what it reminds me of. And, you know, that's stuff that's kind of happened throughout history, I'm sure. You know, someone wanted something created, but they wanted the only one, or they didn't want anyone to spread the secret, so they just made the person that designed it disappear. Creepy. Alright, running was smart, running took guts. Really, I feel like I wish I could just say both of these. It took guts, I say. I don't know if I would have done it. I think I would have been too scared to run.
Hope you kicked Cerberus in the balls on the way out the door.
Yeah.
We took everything we could carry. Destroyed what we couldn't.
Nice.
You had to know they were gonna find you.
It's a pretty smart bunch. We covered our bases.
But the elusive man is one tenacious bastard.
Time to evacuate.
Agreed. Just need to get the AA guns on the roof back online. Cerberus is jamming them somehow. With those guns down, Cerberus will just blow our escape shuttles out of the sky.
Might be the network link.
I'll check and meet you upstairs.
Jacob, you should get that wound looked at.
I'm good. I mean, I will.
Commander, I should see to my people. Join me upstairs when you can.
Jacob Taylor way out here. That's a surprise.
I'm gonna agree with you really hard on that
Brown,
one.
I'm so sorry.
Jamie, I didn't want to come here with these people. It was his idea. What am I gonna do without him?
What?
Finish the work you started.
Our work? Are you crazy? We're all gonna die here.
No, you're not.
Your partner was brave. He wouldn't want you to crumble like this.
She's right.
We're getting out of here alive. I promise.
Aww.
Thank you.
Shepard has a heart. She's comforting. Oh gosh, that's a lot of bodies though, and even on the inside here. Well, I like how everyone's scattered to the winds while we're being bombed by Cerberus here. Hey, this guy.
Shepard. Dr. Gavin Archer. We met on Project Overlord.
Yeah.
That's one way of putting it.
Yes. Well, after you took my brother to Grissom Academy, I tried putting all that behind me. I don't suppose you have any news from there. I've heard rumors the Academy is in trouble.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, hey, I think that, like, just when I clicked on him, I was like, I think this guy was from Overlord, and yeah, I kind of remember him now. Alright, so David was at Grissom Academy, safe and sound, and there's no reason to... No, even what this guy, Dr. Archer, was very cruel to his brother in Project Overlord. Like, but I let him live, obviously, he's standing here, but... He said he put it behind him, and though it was extreme, I hate to say it, but I guess it is water under the bridge now. I mean, Reapers have invaded the galaxy. No need to make the poor guy worry. He's fine.
I was at Grissom Academy. Cerberus tried abducting the students, but David's okay.
Oh, thank God. Commander, you have no idea what that means.
It's a little late to start worrying about his safety now.
I never stopped. I know you think I'm a monster, and you're right. Not a day goes by where my dreams aren't haunted by what I did to David. All I can do now is hope that one day he forgives me.
Insert flashback of David hooked up into a bunch of ridiculous machines flipping out during Project Overlord. Alright, why are you here?
What are you doing here?
I strayed too far from the path. This was my only refuge. As a boy, I wanted to be a scientist remembered for doing right by the world, curing a disease or discovering a new element. Not a monster. who tortured his own brother.
Okay. I mean, I guess I understand that. Alright, elusive man.
What did you say to the elusive man?
I told him if his intention was to work with the devil, he only had to look in the mirror. I wanted out of his nightmare.
He just let you go?
If it had been that easy, I wouldn't be hiding here. Every Cerberus soldier in the galaxy has orders to shoot me on sight.
My gosh, you have to really imagine. Now, this guy had no problem doing horrible things to his own brother, who was not only his brother, but his autistic brother. And working for the elusive man was just too evil for him. Wow. Alright, so Project Overlord.
What happened to Project Overlord?
After your intervention, the elusive man insisted I find another test subject. Someone who shared my brother David's abilities. I couldn't bear the thought of reliving the nightmare, so I destroyed all of my research. Overlord is no more.
Well, that's excellent news. Alright, so that's all.
I have to go. And I'm not even gonna pretend it was good to see you again.
I understand. But Commander, thank you for saving David. Both times.
Man, Shepard doesn't forget, she doesn't forgive. Of course, I guess I made her this way, right? Okie dokie, data pad here. Oh, okay, it was just money. Alright, a private message that's obviously just sitting out here in the open from Horace to Bryn. Bryn, I don't like this. I've managed to get eyes on some of the research the others were doing. And I'm getting a sense of a big picture here beyond anything we could have imagined. In our worst nightmares, kind of imagined. I'm going to start sabotaging my work. That's how bad it is. We need to meet up and talk ASAP. H. Oh, so this must have been about the scientists being killed or whatever. Right. Low-powered. Oh, doors booting up. Hold on. This is our future. Alright, a weapon bench. Don't need that.
Keep the techs from Stockholm Cell to pack their own crates. I need you up here.
Don't be a jerk. There's only 2 of those guys. It'll just take me a minute.
Jeez, well, you gotta imagine everyone's nerves are a little rattled when you feel an explosion and the buildings shake every 3 seconds. I know I'd have my nerves rattled. Yep, see, how are you two just sitting here having a conversation while we hear blah?
And make sure those samples from Project Mia get out on the second shuttle.
I've already dropped 1 box. My hands were shaking so hard.
We're going to make it.
What's the status of the guns?
Still waiting. I have my best people on it.
How many scientists are here?
43, plus research assistants.
Oh my.
You ran with over 40 people?
When you fear for your life, there's a lot you can do.
Bryn, I can't possibly dismantle the genetic amplification components in time.
I'm sorry, Dr. Boehner. It's important work, but right now you need to tend to your family.
Wait, there are families here? Children?
Like we didn't have enough to worry about.
Right. Man, I should have brought Edie with me. She'd have this situation fixed in no time, wouldn't she? Alright, why would you bring families?
So those refugees brought everyone with them?
Yes. We have about 17 kids here.
Oh.
Partners, spouses, parents. I promised these people refuge. A new life free from Cerberus. I just never imagined the elusive man would...
No second guessing. Let's just get these people the hell out of here. And not one more lost.
Oh man, that's asking a lot, Shepard. Come on. Alright, we can't let that distract us. Oh, that's a horrible thing to say. There's a lot on the line. Yeah, you got children and family while the building's being rattled every 3 seconds. I mean, I imagine these kids have got to be screaming their heads off. There's a lot on the line.
This escape will have to be carefully executed.
I'd hoped. We tried so hard to make sure it wouldn't come to this.
What's the news?
Can't tell. Only know I can't fix it from here. I'm going to the roof. Cerberus landed a shuttle there a couple minutes ago. You in?
Jacob, you're injured. I'll fix the guns.
No way. These are my people. I'm going.
Just because you survived 1 suicide mission doesn't mean you get 2.
Exactly.
Fine. But I'm gonna talk you through it from here.
Fine.
Cerberus is probably jamming the satellite link. Radio me when you found the controls and I'll give you the override code.
Will do.
Alright, I think that's a solution that makes us both happy. I mean, no reason for Jacob to survive all of Mass Effect 2 just to
Let's just get the hell out of here.
die here.
Calm down. Commander Shepard's here.
Yeah.
So what?
Whoa,
So
now.
relax. We've got a little time.
Where's my melee button? Those are some fighting words. Those are fighting words there. Alright, personal log from Bryn Cole. With Jacob's help, we have managed to ascertain that several of our colleagues were, in fact, killed. Contracts terminated is what Cerberus called it. Makita, Scott, Daniel, Chun-Hei, Anika, and so many others I didn't even know about. All of them gone, disappeared without a trace, just like that. We should have left sooner. I don't know why we waited so long. I can't remember what seemed so important that we had to stay just one more day. What was I thinking? Oh man, she's got a lot of weight on her shoulders. Alright, some more money there, and do you have anything new to say?
Dr. Cole. Got a moment?
Of course.
She's gonna say, not really. Alright, I guess I can chit-chat with her. Of course, now seems like a terrible time, but, you know, it is what it is. You and Jacob.
What's your relationship with Jacob? We went through a lot together.
An old colleague of his introduced us. Through Jacob's eyes, I started to recognize what the elusive man had become. I guess I was so in love with my work that I refused to see the obvious. Its sponsor had become corrupt.
I get that. That's why it's important to have good people around you.
I don't know what we would have done without him.
Oh my goodness, I wonder who this colleague was. Alright, Cerberus work.
What kind of work did you do for Cerberus?
Until the elusive man became preoccupied with the Collectors, I worked in physics. It was a researcher's paradise. I had access to cutting-edge tech and all the personnel I needed. The elusive man spares no expense for technical perfection.
That technical perfection's almost killed me a few times.
It also saved your life.
I was about to say.
Strange to think about, I would imagine.
Maybe.
But then, life is full of uncomfortable ironies. Isn't everyone's?
Yeah, I was gonna say, as much as I can complain about Cerberus, they did put me back together after I died. Alright, so tell me about your experiment. I'm very curious about this.
So, what's this work of yours that Cerberus wants so badly?
It's based on tech gathered from the Collectors. In essence, it involves dissecting Reaper-to-Collector communications. Dr. Horace Armstrong and I were working on a practical human application. An implant of sorts. Once he'd completed his component and moved on to less valuable work, he disappeared.
So it sounds like to me that the elusive man is trying to become some sort of human Reaper type thing, and he wants all of the, like, Cerberus soldiers to be his collectors, so to say. I mean, that's what, you know, she's saying that, you know, that was what it was, Reaper to Collector communications with human implants. I think that's probably what was going on there, just a guess. Alright, you escaped from Cerberus.
How'd you get away?
I was a loyal senior employee. There's a lot of freedom in that. When our fourth colleague disappeared, we organized and were out the door in days.
And until now, Cerberus never suspected you were hiding right under their noses.
We honestly thought we had it all figured out. It's humbling.
Well, you know, I mean, you're slick enough to escape them, you know, it's probably easy to get a little comfortable thinking you're super smart. Alright, so, I think that's it, but let's see, Cerberus...
What kind of work did you do for Cerberus?
Oh yeah, I think this is
Until
a repeat.
the elusive man became preoccupied.
Okay, yep, this is a repeat.
The elusive man spent.
That technical perfection.
It also strange to think about.
Maybe.
But then, life is full of
Alright,
uncomfortable
so,
ironies. Isn't everyone's?
You and... I feel like I guess I've already got all of these. I know, I've been sitting on it for so long.
Don't you think you've put these people in serious danger?
They wouldn't have it any other way. Science must never bow to tyranny. We didn't escape just to go into hiding. We wanted to build a new life, where we could live and work on our terms. Love, family, they're all part of that. Even now. Otherwise, what are we fighting for?
She's got a good point. I mean, really, that's really what it is. I mean, you know, otherwise you're not living, you're just existing. So it seemed like after that little bit of dialogue, this one disappeared. That's why I think I was a little confused.
Thanks, Dr. Cole. I'll let you get on with the packing.
Thank you again for everything you're doing for us.
No problem. Okie dokie. Alright, so I think I've talked to... I don't know. There's a door there. I was gonna say I think I've talked to everyone, but...
I'm in here.
Oh, okay. Jacob's in here, getting patched up. What's up, man?
Hey, you okay? Have you been?
Give us a minute. This is crazy. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
I know the feeling. So how'd you become a gun for hire?
Long story. It was an opportunity I couldn't resist for people I came to care about.
Oh, it suits you. It really does.
You seem good. You look good.
These are great people. Defending their ideals, I like it. I think I found what I'm meant to do.
Oh, well that's good. I'm glad you found your place. It'd be nice if you wanted to help me out against the Reapers, though. Let's see. Got any Cerberus intel? Ever think about your father? How'd you end up here? Yeah, give me some specifics.
What's the story, Jacob? Why are you working at a place like this?
After we got back, well, things look different when you come back from a suicide mission alive. So I quit Cerberus. I quit everything. And sat by the Mediterranean for a while. That's when I lost track of you.
You sat on a beach. I'm not gonna lie, if I decided to retire, I can't think of much I'd rather do besides sit by the Mediterranean. Maybe a bit nice. Well, I don't know. I've never been to the Mediterranean. I don't know. But I was thinking more like a Caribbean island or something. Okay, you sat on a beach.
And what did all the fresh air and meditation teach you?
That what I choose to fight for better mean something to me. That it comes from the heart.
We could sure use you.
It's real tempting, Shepard, but I like where I'm at. I'm important to these people. I want a life. I want a family.
Sure, I get that.
No, Shepard. The Normandy's your real love.
Doesn't mean I don't want to say to hell with it sometimes.
But you won't. You can't.
Don't start telling me what I love and how I want to live my life. I keep getting thrown into these situations. I'd love to sit there and chill by the Mediterranean, but because of my shenanigans with the Batarian system, I got to sit in a prison or whatever. Alright, whatever. Alright, tell me about Dr. Cole. I wonder if they've got a thing going between them.
How long have you known Bryn?
We met through a mutual friend in the Mumbai cell. Guess I've known her for a year. We had a lot in common. Then she came to me about her missing colleagues. Asked for my protection, my help finding a place to run to. How could I say no?
I don't know. You had no problem saying no to me. You've known me longer than a year, and I'm kind of fighting the Reapers. That's pretty important. I guess I've got enough help with that, though. I'll stop giving the poor guy a hard time. So, what's with you and her eyebrow wiggle?
Who is she to you?
We're together.
And you run this enclave with her. You settling down, Jacob?
Yeah, maybe. It's just, if these are our final days, I want to spend them protecting these people. Building a life. Whatever's left of it.
Oh, so they are together. Nice. Oh man, I wonder if Shepard's a little bit jealous because, she was constantly flirting with him in Mass Effect 2. Don't know if that was like a bug or intended, though, because every time she tried to dialogue with him on the Normandy, she did the, little sleazy grin where they're kind of feeling flirty. Remember that? Alright. Okay, so, you ever think about your father?
You still think about what happened to your dad?
Haunts me more like.
Oh. Cutting the conversation short on that one. Alright, got any Cerberus intel?
Anything on Cerberus I should know about?
The elusive man became obsessed with indoctrination. I know that. You ever wonder how it all went wrong? I mean, was I blind? I remember him being an idealist. How come I couldn't see the evil?
Don't beat yourself up. And if you ever get that crystal ball working, give me a heads up, because I'd love to know how this all plays out.
Right.
No, you know, really, that's kind of how I feel. I was just like, Cerberus, put me back together. I love Cerberus in the second game, and then get into this one, and I just feel like the world's biggest moron.
I should focus on getting these people out of here.
You bet. Let's get to it.
Alright, and you stay alive. Alright, a data pad here with, I guess, more money. Not that I'm complaining, I just spent a lot on upgrades. Alright, another data pad. Outpost report Jacob Taylor. Outpost now 48% operational. We've reorganized some of the storage rooms around the central core, turning them into living units in order to save power. The outer areas are all condemned now, which should provide us with a buffer should Cerberus agents find us, which they did. The guns are functional, but I don't like how exposed they are. I'm going to look into finding us some shielding on the black market, which I guess they saw the problem with the guns, but, you know, for whatever reason, you know, limitation-wise, they couldn't get the guns up.
I'm not willing to die to save this data.
Up and going.
Let me. I'll purge it and meet you at the shuttle bay.
I don't want to die.
Go! Just go.
No, I'm okay. Let's just do this.
I feel like Dr. Frederick's over here, you know, tensions are high, nerves, pressure. I don't want to die, I can't do it. I don't know how any of these people are concentrating right now. Alright, personal log, Damini Sengupta. Did I say that right? I think I did. Alright. Attempts are ongoing at figuring out what the end product of our research was meant for. While it is obvious that the delivery system was to be implant-reliant with evident neurological applications, many questions remain as of yet unanswered. The loss of Dr. Horace Armstrong in particular is hindering to our efforts to speedily reconstruct the nature of the elusive man's goals. We have several parts of the whole which lead us to chilling conclusions, but we are nowhere near figuring out what said whole might be, and that is what scares me the most. Yeah, like I said before, I think I could make some conclusions, but I don't know how right I am. Turian toxin
Some
data.
kind of poison tailored to Turians.
Garrus, wherever he ran off to, is like, get me out of here. He's not even... Oh, where did Garrus go? Liara's following me around, but Garrus is... I don't know, went to go get a drink or something.
We covered our bases. There's a war on... What does he want with us? Why does he care?
Who knows? He's crazy. You can't plan for crazy.
I don't know if he's crazy as much as he's just got his hands in everything and doesn't...
I told you that we should have gone to Sanctuary.
Look, let's just focus on getting out of here alive.
And I don't think he's crazy. I think he's just accounting for everything, right? He's just very detail-oriented. Alrighty, guys. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and stop here for now. I'm working on saving these ex-Cerberus scientists. Met up with Jacob, who's in a new loving relationship. Hopefully he lives through this. Next time I'm going to, I guess, go through this door and deal with the guns and find this satellite console thing. So thank you guys so much for watching, and bye for now.